What's up, everybody? I'm going live. If you're here on YouTube, I do a weekly pack up of everything that's sold during the week. It's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to you. So everything here is what I sold Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have 50 orders going out, so I'm gonna let you know what I sold, how much I sold it for. I only have 2 pairs of shoes, and so one other thing that's going to go in a box. So out of the 50 items, only 3 boxed items. So thanks for joining in. If you're just joining me live, welcome. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. We're going to do a little packaroo today. Actually, a big packaroo. My sales were popping this weekend. So as you know, what's up? Happy Sunday, Kelly. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. As you know, I have my bin system downstairs where I'm at right now. I pulled all my 50 items, put them in order, and I printed them all out. So I have all my labels printed on my Dymo self-adhesive printer labels and everything in order. So you'll see how quickly I can get my stuff up and pack it to ship. So what's up, Amy? What's up, Amy? Happy Sunday. What? No, had to say no. It was Mother's Day. I thought I would, thought I'd be a little bit more dressy, not casual, but dressy. I guess this is kind of dress casual. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Yep, Surf's Up. Got that Iverson right here, right here. I have all the jerseys from back in the day. Champions. First thing I sold. Again, this is gonna go on YouTube later. If you are just coming in and out, I sold 50 items from Friday to right now, and I actually just sold another item, so 51 items, but I'll probably sell more tonight. So it's been a good 3 days. So untuck it, long sleeve button up, and this is like a soft, almost like a stretchy soft flannel, if that makes any sense. I sold it for $22 plus shipping. It's going out first class, and everyone knows buyer pays shipping with my method. So I price stuff a little bit cheaper and buyer pays shipping. So it matches up with my, I have my phone here. So I click on the item, it matches up. I have my label, matches up the name. That way it goes to the right person. So let's see. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. All the mothers. All the mothers. No Lakers jersey hanging or Nuggets? There you go. There you go. I got your Lakers. No, I don't have. I do have a Nuggets Carmelo Anthony jersey that I have for sale, but none of these are for sale. These are actually going overseas. They're just a Polo Ralph Lauren unhemmed wool pant. They actually sold for $61 plus buyer pays shipping going overseas, and they're pleated. So would never thought I paid $5 for these, $61, and it's going overseas. So pretty good sale, going in priority. Nice. So Larry Bird, yeah, Larry Bird's behind me. So I've got some Celtics in there. I know what the Celtics moved on, right? Or no, the Heat moved on. The Heat moved on, and did the Celtics win? They play today. They might be playing right now. Anyways, first class going overseas again with eBay. It doesn't make a difference if it's going overseas or not. It looks the same to me. It prints out the same. I just ship it to that address they provided. I sold a lot of these Surf's Up Method shirts, just this gingham check. And again, I buy these for $4 to $5. I sell them for $15. My profit margin, I make about $8 to $10 profit off these. And I just list them super quick, and they sell super quick. And it takes me about 2 minutes to list them. So this one's going first class like they all do. Going to Kansas City. Go Heat, go Heat. You know, when that's a nice margin. You know, $10 for 2 minutes. That's why this is something I started in January. When I've done this since 2015. I started this in January. We kind of coined it the Surf's Up method. But I kind of thought of a lot of different ways to get fillers that takes not a lot of time. Here's another one, the next sale. Another one of these Polo Ralph Lauren's. You can find them at any thrift store around the country. If you can buy them for $5 or less, take pictures in less than a minute. And because you have similar items just like it, you can list it in a minute. So for 2 minutes, $10. There's $20 for 4 minutes right there. I sold 2 in a row. And they take no time at all to sell. So that is going to, and that sold for $18.88 actually, so that sold for more. So I'll make about $12 on that one. Laker Nation, what kind of polo pants was it so I can know? They were a pleated, pleated Dalton wool. And the only reason I knew they were Dalton wool, and this is going to be posted on YouTube later, so I answer questions. Someone will dig that. Again, I'm doing Surf's Up methods with these foot joists too. They don't sell like they used to. So I'm listing these at a certain price. And I've been using auto posture. I don't know if it's fully rolled out yet, but there's two new things with auto posture for me on eBay. Number one, it delist and lists my item as a completely new item and new ID. So I've been getting a lot of sales that way. And then it also now has a feature where if someone's watching your item or shows interest, you can automatically have it send them an offer for whatever percent you want. I have a little 10% off one going right now. So I've had a lot of sales where the prices are just a little bit less than my normal. So a lot of stuff's moving out of my store. Like I said, 50 items in about 48 hours really. So here we go, first class. Always make a buyer pay shipping. I always have buyers pay shipping. Yo, I have a question. Yeah, ask your question. Quick flips, always the way. What kind of polo pants are those? I got that. What are all these jerseys for? This is just my little background that I made last week. I'll probably take them down. Behind there are bins. My whole area down here is full of bins. I probably have 50 or 60 bins. So, this is actually another Surf's Up method thing. I've really been hitting this up. You know, I have my big sales, especially, and you'll see some of them through here, especially throughout the winter. But if I can find stuff that I can list within 2 minutes, take pictures and list within 2 minutes, and make like $10. These sold for $15. They're Callaway shorts. I find these all the time. People skip over them all the time. Pick them up for $3.99. I list them for and it takes me 2 minutes. I sell them. I make $10. So already you can see I've sold items. I made probably $50 already in probably less than 10 minutes of my time. So I just checked the person that it's going to, and it's off. So that's how I do my shipping. I found 2 Robert Grahams today. Everyone's finding Robert Grahams. I did find one, but I guess it's like the Robert Graham lottery recently. I have not found any Robert Grahams other than that one last week. So I don't know what's up. You guys are getting really lucky or hitting it hard, one of the two. I sold these Hokas. I think I had these up last week. Super good condition. I even leave the price on the bottom. No one cares about that, but really good condition. Sold these for $60. I could have sold them for probably $80, but they would have sat longer. And with shoes, I like to get them out. Again, I use the shoe box from the Postal Service. They come free. You can order them. I have a link. I have a video on my link in my bio tree on how to order things from the Postal Service. Also, if you're interested in any of the items I use, like my first class mailers, the duct tape, or any of the printing supplies, they're all on my link tree. So let me make sure I get this packed up. Yep, one Karen. So this one is going, and with shoes, I don't usually do anything special with them. They don't get beat up. Let's see. What would an original Kobe Bryant jersey go for with number 8 on it? I don't know. You'd have to look up comps on eBay. It's sad, but it was crazy. The day that he passed away, I had a jersey of his for sale in my store, and it sold like right away. And then right across the headlines was Kobe Bryant passed away and all this stuff. And I'm like, that's why it sold, because I had it in my shop for a while. It was a youth. That's why I didn't keep it, because it was a youth. So I don't know. This sold for just under $40. It's just a Brooks Brothers blazer. And I like selling these for around $40 to $50. This is a Fitzgerald line one, and it had a special wool in it blend. So just gray Brooks Brothers blazer. What I do with these, I fold them like this, and then I roll them up. I roll them up so they don't get creased or don't get any wrinkles in them. And then I put them in the priority flat rate Actually, these are going in a priority flat rate envelope. So flat rate envelope. Yep. Let me see. Yep, going to the right person. Going to California. California. So it's going flat rate. So it's going cheap to them. What size Callaway shorts sell and what color? So when it comes to Callaway, the shorts I've been showing you guys, or that I just showed you, those are my fillers, the Surf's Up Method Way. I only get the Callaway shorts where the inside of the waist is that stretchy and it says Callaway all the way through it. Almost looks like the Adidas 360 or the Under Armour Match Play inside of the belt area of the waist. Those are the only ones I get. It doesn't matter the size, just needs to have a cool print in that waist. That's usually what I look for. These, again, just regular Nike shorts, plaid. This is actually kind of an off style, but I sold them for $18 plus buyer pay shipping. Again, I have a lot of these, so these take me 2 seconds to list. You can see the theme here, right? Everything's spring and summer stuff for the most part. I'm a seasonal lister, so I only am listing spring and summer stuff right now. I have enough inventory to do that because I hoard it all winter and fall. And right now I'm hoarding all my winter. Thanks. I'm hoarding all my winter and fall stuff. So this is going to DJ. What's up, DJ? Loving that jersey wall. Thanks. Do I give buyer's feedback? I'm wondering if that will help some of my sales. I'm not sure if it will help your sales. But you can go into eBay, and I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can automatically give buyers feedback. I'm almost positive. And it can just be as simple like, thank you for their purchase, quick payment, appreciate your business, something like that. And it might help out. Or it'll at least make them see it and maybe give you feedback. And the more feedback you get is good too. So, what about Burberry slacks? Auctions or buy it now? You're going to have to look up comps. Look up sold comps. These are Duluth really big shorts, and they're actually cargo shorts, and they're full nylon. So I like Duluth, especially in shorts or any of the nylon. I have a few different pairs in here that I sold. These sold for $25 plus buyer pay shipping, and they're going first class. So a lot of people have been passing up Duluth, not me. I get most Duluth, not all Duluth. But again, those shorts I've had since last year, so they went all the way through the season, and I'm pretty sure I probably sold them because I have auto posture. And if you want auto posture, you can get $5 off if you use Surf's Up Finds when you go to their website. Let's see what else. This is actually another auto posture because I've had these for a year and a half. How much for the Larry Bird Legend jersey? The jerseys aren't for sale. Do you drop off the items at the post office schedule pickup? So jerseys aren't for sale because these are one of the things I collect as a reseller whenever I find a jersey, because this is my era. I'm 37. I grew up in this era, the 90s, Jordan, Reggie Miller, Grant Hill, Charles Barkley, all these guys, Hardaway, Iverson. So I hold on to those. But as far as dropping stuff off, and these are actually Hugo Boss khaki pants. I would not get these again. They sat for a long time, and I had to drop the price to only $18. I paid $5, so I still made profit on them, but they were just sitting, wasting away. I don't like that. In my store, I like stuff to flip pretty quick. I like my money working for me. Everyone that knows me knows that. So those sold, and they're actually going padded flat rate. So they're going to go actually in one of these padded flat rate envelopes that you can get for free from USPS. If it ships, or if it fits, it ships. So I put it in the wrong envelope, no big deal. That's why I double check. So this is going in the padded flat rate and going on its way. To answer your question about dropping off the post office, that's exactly what I do. I don't do pickup because I take my daughter to daycare, which is right next to the post office. And when they open every morning at 8, I drop all my stuff off there. And I also check my P.O. box, which is at the post office. So I'm already right there. Like right now I have 50 items. That's going to be a bear for the postal person at my door to pick up and take to the car. I don't mind bringing it in the post office and doing it that way. So I like Duluth. Oh, what's up, Joel? I like Duluth because they're normally super lightweight, so I can ship first class. Yeah, the shirts and those shorts, especially if they're the nylon. You'll see I have a couple pair. Again, I always say this, and people are like, oh, that's rude, but any reseller knows it. Bigger the better. So Polo Ralph Lauren 3XLT. If this was just a regular medium, it would be Surf's Up method, probably like $15, 16 plus buyer pay shipping. Instead, it sold for $24. So it sold for $24. Let me make sure. Yep, going first class. It's still light enough to go first class. I haven't even had one sale this weekend. That's all right, Heather. I have Auto Posture 2 and like 300 plus listed. What you can do is list more. I mean, it's like that for me too. Last week, I think I had a sale. I went on live with everybody. I think I had 5 sales that day. But this weekend, it just popped off. I don't know. Maybe go back in, look at some of your inventory, see if you priced right. Maybe throw some things that you're not attached to at auction. Get the algorithms working for you. I swear, eBay is built on algorithms. The more you use it, the more you interact with it, the more it pushes your stuff in your store. I'm telling you. It's like you've had those days where like 1, 2, 3, 4, everything starts selling. Then you have days that nothing sells. So when I have the nothing sells days, I usually just try to list more. This one was one of those people you deal with as a reseller, and you're like, I got to be professional about this. I see a lot of redhead. Is it any good? I don't buy redhead. It doesn't resell well for me. That's just me. It would cost around $5 for me to pick up. I think that's like a Cabela's brand or some sort of like store's brand. It doesn't do well for me. If you see a lot of it, more likely it doesn't do well. So anything you see a lot of doesn't do well. This is just a Under Armour polo. Again, Surf's Up methods with these. List them for $15 and buy them for $5, so make $10 profit. So it just adds up. All this stuff adds up. And with this, the dude bought this one Friday night. So now we're at Friday night. Everything Friday night from now on is Friday night till now. And the dude messaged me today and was like, is there any info on my tracking? Like really in a not nice way. And I said, the post office doesn't open until Monday. You know, you bought this Friday after, sold for $17 plus buyer paid shipping. What is he? Joel, yep. Sold him. Yep, just keep pushing. You got this. You just got to keep pushing. We all have slow sales. It's also a weird time of year. It's kind of like that transition from spring and out of spring, summer. It's a weird year. Mother's Day is today. I don't know. It's just some weekends are like that for me too. Here's Peter Millar that I sold for $22. I actually listed it at $25, but with the auto posture, someone was interested in it and it automatically sent them a 10% off, which I had listed for on auto posture. So they actually got it for a pretty good deal at 21 something. So I might adjust that auto posture down to 8% discount. So again, if they show interest in it, if they watch it for a certain amount of time or whatever, auto posture will send them you make the message up. So I'm like, hey, thank you for the interest. If you buy this right now, you can have an extra 10%. You can have 10% off, and they bought it. I've sold a few things this week in doing that. So there you go. Peter Millar, $22. Paid $5 for it. Love. Yeah, they keep pushing. Yep, just keep pushing, keep pushing. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, by the way. Normally I would do this at night, but we are going to celebrate my mother's Mother's Day in a little bit. So here's a Polo Ralph Lauren Performance. I like to sell the Performance a little bit better. It's a slim fit tucker shirt. Surprised it's sold because it's kind of a flannel, and I listed it as a flannel. But it sold for $19 plus buyer pay shipping again. I do buyer pay shipping. So if you're doing free shipping on this, you'd probably want to list this at like $24 is how you would do it. So what I do, I list my stuff cheap, let the buyers pay the shipping. So, and that's going to David. You can see how easy for me this works for me. My method, I pull stuff, I have it all ready. My labels are in order. It's super quick for me, super efficient. So that's how I do all mine. You can see I have them all out, but since I have so many items, this thing has gotten a little tangled. But we're ready to go. All right, next item was this Tracksmith, which I've been telling everybody about. One of my new favorite brands that I found this year. This Tracksmith shirt It's got the logo on the bottom. It's got the little golden bunny on the sleeve. This sold for $38. Plus buyer pay shipping. It's super cheap to ship this. It's like under 8 ounces. So make sure it's the right item. Oh, my bad. That was Vineyard Vines. I said Ralph Lauren. I'm just so used to Ralph Lauren, right? It's all I sell so much of it. I'll read your comments. Hold on a second. So this is going to Scott. There we go. Going to Scott. What is the auto posture you speak of, Master? No, Master. So auto posture is something, they're just rolling it out on eBay. I'm doing the beta version, but I think they're about to be full time. But they do have it for Poshmark and Mercari, which I don't sell on, so I can't really. Because automatically, their bot delists your items 2 days before it ends. Then it relists it with a completely new item title, like it's a completely new listing on eBay, which pushes it up in the algorithms. So it does that, and then they just added the program. If you have people like last year, there's not much of a difference. You have to do next day shipping and free shipping. I don't do that. I do 1 to 3 day shipping. I always usually sell the next day or ship the next day after the purchase. So for example, they bought it on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm going to ship it Monday, which I'm doing. And then that's just how I do it. It gives me a little bit of leeway. Like if I get wrapped up with something kids or whatever, I have an extra day to do it. So don't know this brand. It was just all linen. I looked it up. It had pretty good sales. I sold for, I know it's backwards, but I don't even know how to pronounce it. So it's linen. It's an Italian brand. It sold for $22 plus shipping. I've had that listed for a while. So I feel like either because it's spring and summer, it's sold because it's linen, or could be an auto posture thing. I don't know. So that's going to Dr. Michael. Dr. Michael in Florida. Keep hitting it up, guys. Yeah, and I'm all dressed up today because it's Mother's Day. So we celebrated my wife's mother and my wife, of course, and then my mom in a little bit. So that's what we're doing. Dressed up a little bit, guys. Not a whole lot. Still wearing shorts. Found my first pair of Patagonia shorts. Nice. How much do you get them for? Do you usually thrift your own clothes? Yeah. So this is Bonobos. I thrifted it. Bonobos. And these shorts I did not thrift. I bought these. But I thrifted this Bonobos shirt. It's like, it looks wrinkled, but it actually has that seersucker feel to it. So, I don't know. I like it. These were actually retail arbitrage. I have quite a few of these. So bought these. The retail's like $100 and something. Bought these, sold them for $45. And like I said, I bought a few pairs of these. So these are selling for me. And these are shipping out. Just in time for summer. That's why I am a seasonal seller.
Do you want this box?
Sure. Thanks. It's going to Mark. Going to Mark. $6.99. Yeah, that's good for Patagonia still. You won't do wrong with that. What is the cost of auto posture? So they have a few different. They have like a premium plan and a plan. I think it's $25 for just like if you're doing auto posture. But if you want Mercari, auto posh, and eBay, I even think they might do Depop. I'm not sure. It's like $35 a month, but it's well worth the money. Well worth the money. If you have a big store, if you have a small store, I would say no. But my store had 1,500 items. It's like $14.50 right now, but it's worth it for me right now. I like it. And I'll be able to tell you more about it as time goes on. I've only had it for a while. Yeah, I have Duluth. I've already sent out a pair of shorts already that are Duluth. I do buy Duluth. You guys, if you did live thrifting with me recently, I bought this. I listed it super cheap because somebody said they wanted it, and I sent them the link. They never bought it. So someone got this for only $22.50. I paid $5 for it. This is an Orvis, like hand knit wool Aztec. I would totally have sold this for around $40 and saved it for the fall. But I put it online cheap for someone that was following me, and they didn't buy it. No big deal. I still made money off of it, so I'm not mad about it. And it takes up space. And the person that bought it wrote me a special note and said thank you. See? Real quick. Because I want to... You don't need to see their address. So thanks, Terry. Terry. Do I buy loot? Yes. I'm just starting out. Is it worth paying that much? No. I wouldn't buy auto posture if you're just starting out. Nope. Also, if you're just starting out, follow me on YouTube. I have a couple videos on YouTube where I explain shipping methods and how to price your items. I think they're super informational. They would have been perfect for me in 2015 when I started. I'm a former teacher, so like had that teacher mentality, like pretty quick, to the point. It should help you out a little bit. Let's see. Another bread and butter right here. I got a lot today. Nice. Going to ruin purchasing the rest of this. Just left Goodwill. I'm starting to post haul videos. Nice. Yeah, post those haul videos. You do Powder River Outfitters. I've never heard of Powder River Outfitters. So here's a Nike, just regular Nike. I sell these for anywhere from $15 to $20. Buyer paid shipping. Again, surf up methods. Takes me 2 minutes to list. Just throw in the pictures, switch out the color, switch out the size, and it's easy. All the description, the weight, measurement, it's all there already from previous listings. Going to California. Next one, a Peter Millar. So the Peter Millar earlier, you saw, same thing. It was blue, right? It sold for $22. This one actually sold for $53. It's blue. Why did it sell for $53? Because it has a special golf course logo on it. This is one of the PGA golf courses in Florida, Seminole Golf Course. It's a private course. I don't even know if you can get their stuff unless you actually play on the course, which is like invitation only. So, or you're a member. So these are more rare. It brought $30 more than just a regular polo. So double than what a regular Peter Millar would bring. So that goes to show you a golf course logo could make an item or break an item, depending on what it is. Or whatever, I'm like, one thing's better than nothing. Two things are better than nothing. Found Saint Laurent dinner jacket yesterday, $4. That is awesome. So, Seminoles, baby. It's not Florida State, but it's Seminole. So the Saint Laurent, just FYI, that's good. But like jackets and stuff, but if you find like Saint Laurent button-up shirts like this, and there's nothing on the outside that says it's Christian Dior or Saint Laurent or Burberry or anything, nothing that shows it, I don't buy them because people want them to say like, look at me, I'm wearing this expensive brand, this designer brand. So you got to be careful with that stuff. Just because it's nice, don't expect it to sell. That's a different story with that jacket. This is actually, which I'm going to take the tag off of, one of my followers, one of my devoted followers, wanted this new with tags North Face hoodie, and it had this Knob Creek like bourbon company, and then the hit was right there on the sleeve. And so I said I'll just charge you $12 for it, and so this sold for only $22. I said I'm going to take a really bad picture. I'm going to list it on eBay with no description. I'm just going to send you the link. Literally, it sold in like 5 minutes with an awful one picture. And I contacted the person. I'm like, I'm sure you want it. Are you sure you want this with this just one picture? Da, 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 da. They're like, yeah, I really want that. I've been looking for something like that. It's a 3XL. So my follower didn't get it in time. And they didn't have Venmo or anything. So it just worked out that way. So congrats to that person. So grabbed some Ed Hardy jeans for $10. I don't get Ed Hardy anymore myself. And I'm straightforward with you guys, so I don't get Ed Hardy. You got to look up the sold comps and the sell-through rate on them. They used to be a lot better than they are now, so that's why I don't get them. Only buy polo with logo. Thanks to you. Yeah, good, yeah. There are plenty of dress shirts I get that are Ralph Lauren, but if they don't have the logo, I do not buy them. I just noticed I messed up on this. Talking on to you guys, but that North Face actually is light enough to ship first class. So that's going in one of my poly mailers. And again, poly mailers are not all made equally. Some of them tear, some of them don't have good adhesive, some of them are really hard to open, which takes time, which takes away from your shipping, which takes away from you listing, which is money. So here's my poly mailer. links in my link tree, and there it goes. What's up, kids? This is live, by the way. Southern Tide Intercoastal. This is a brand I don't usually pick up, but unless it's a stretchy version, like a spandex polyester in the polos or in the long sleeves, I'll pick it up. And this sold for $23 plus buyer pay shipping. How do Columbia lightweight shorts sell? I don't get Columbia a whole lot anymore. Columbia does not do near what it did for me. The only Columbia I get are like those PCG or whatever performance, whatever shirts with the ventilation if they're new with tags. I don't get any other really Columbia. Columbia just doesn't do well for me. So what percent do you put when promoting your listing? 3 to 4%. I don't promote everything though. Like if I have something rare, I don't promote it. Just stuff that is a dime a dozen, like Untuck It and Nike and Under Armour, stuff like that. Purple Label Ralph Lauren or vintage only for me. Yeah, that's good. Purple Label, vintage. That kind of used to be me when I was part-time because I only had enough time. I wanted to get the best stuff. Yes, Eden.
I landed the bottle.
Good. All right. Thank you. So yeah. Sorry, my daughter. Happy Mother's Day. Speaking of, so yeah, Purple Label is like the top-notch Ralph Lauren. Double RL is really good Ralph Lauren and vintage Ralph Lauren. And like I said, when I was part-time, that's what I only went for, stuff like that. But now that I'm full-time, I have to have a whole bunch of fillers. And my thought is if I touch that polo, I'm going to pick it up. It's going to take me 2 minutes to list. I make $10. So 2 minutes, $10. I don't think you can beat that. Don't think you can beat that. And you guys have already seen I probably have packed up $100 worth of that sort of stuff. So my bad, I didn't show you that. That was outdoor research. Outdoor research. And this guy bought 2 carbon to cobalt shirts. Long sleeve carbon to cobalt shirts. 2 of them. They sold for around $20 a piece. I combined the shipping. And I combined the shipping and refunded him the difference in shipping. And they're going to be going priority because they're too heavy for first class. So I always tell people I'll combine and refund the difference in shipping. And they're cool with that. So, yep. All right, let's keep it up. And if you're just coming in or just tuning in, I'm going to have this posted on YouTube later on so you can see what sold. And if you're just coming in or just tuning in, I'm going to have this posted on YouTube later on so you can see what sold. This helps you figure out what to sell, helps you figure out how much it sells for, how much I buy it for, how much it sells for, all the above. So this is an Untuck It linen shirt. So Untuck It linen, red, nice. It's that time of year. Again, that's why I'm a seasonal seller because everything you see pretty much here is spring and summer, right? I have flannels, I have jackets. That stuff's not selling this time of year, so I'm not listing it. So right now I have totes and totes of spring and summer that I hoarded throughout the winter that I'm listing. So just like how if you go to any other store, right now they're not selling jackets, they're selling all the summer and spring. I have that same method. So that sold, by the way, that Untuck It sold for $18. But I already paid shipping. Those usually sell quick for me at that price point. Here's another one, a Polo Ralph Lauren with the pony on it. Again, just a filler. This is what, the 3rd Ralph Lauren one just like this? No, 4th maybe of the Ralph Laurens that I've sold over the weekend. So that's $40 into 8 minutes, something like that. So see how that adds up pretty quick. Going to Brandon. And again, shipping first class. So do you ever make your labels with, what do you make your labels with? I sell, it's all through eBay. And I use a Dymo printer. It's in my link tree in my bio. You can see what printer I have and the labels I use. If you are reselling, the best investment I've ever made in reselling, and I'm full-time now, is a thermal printer. Thermal printer has saved me so much time, and time is money. And it's probably saved me a lot of money too because I print everything from home. Here's a pair of Duluth that we were talking about earlier, Joel, if you're still on here. These are, actually I've never found this type, Flexpedition, but they're called Flexpedition, and they are like a nylon blend. So with the cargo pockets, the only problem with these were, see how short they are? Look at the inseam, super short. So that was my fault not checking it at the store. Someone had them hemmed up quite a bit. So I only sold them for $20. Usually I would have sold those for closer to $30. What's up, Casey? Love this shirt. Yeah, I know, right? It's different. You don't see me in a button-up shirt very often. It was thrifted. It's a Bonobos. Bonobos is one of my favorite brands to thrift for myself. I don't usually thrift it to resell, but I feel like it's really good quality. It fits me well. So I like buying Bonobos shirts for myself. So that's a good thing about being a reseller too, right? Money saved. Money saved. So, yep. So here is a Nationals jersey that I sold. It's a vintage-ish, like Major League Baseball Nationals jersey with the player on the back. It sold for, I had it listed for $50. I took a best offer for $40. I bought this recently. It actually had a stain on it. I didn't wash it, and the guy knew it, and so it sold. So money saved is money made. That's what I was thinking of. So money saved, bought it for $5 instead of $35 or $45 or $50 at the store. Money saved. So there you go. If you're just coming in, I've sold 50 items between Friday and now. 51, I had another sale a little bit ago. My Goodwill is starting to price everything with the tags, $20. Yeah, ours are too. It just depends where you go and who's pricing it in the back. Some days I'll go to the Goodwill and it'll have crazy prices. All right, so here we go. I've had these for a while again. I think this is an auto posher thing. On these women's, actually maybe not, I don't know. They're linen. And I can't tell if it's an auto posher or not. It doesn't tell me. I could go back and see if auto posher relisted them. But these sold for, they're actually going in a padded flat rate. So again, my video on my YouTube channel, I explain these. Anything that fits ships for set price. These sold for $18. They were new with tags. J. Crew's not usually a brand to pick up for women's unless it's new with tags. And again, those of you know me, I'm just starting out with the women's stuff. So there we go. Priority out the door. Let's look for the next one. See how I just go down my list? That's how I do it. So I go down my list, and just now I'm on the green Nike shorts. They sold for $18, and they're going to Mark in Missouri. So Rodman jersey. I don't have a Rodman jersey. If I find one, I'll keep it. I felt like I found something the other day. Oh, I did find a jersey. Not a good one. Not a good one. I might have showed it on my live, but it's not a basketball jersey either. It's packed up. So those green Nike shorts sold for $18.88 plus buyer pay shipping. I found the jersey, and it said the juice on the back. So OJ Simpson jersey. $12.99 for shirts in my area. That's crazy. Yeah, thrift stores are getting crazy. I also think that our thrift stores are starting to die down a little bit. You're not seeing as many people spend money, and they know that. So I think with clothing, they're going to start pricing it down again. That's what I'm thinking. I'm starting to actually see it on certain items. But here's one of my favorite new golf brands to sell. It's Grayson. That's the logo you want to look for. I know it's backwards, but that's Grayson right there. I sold this for $30. I could have gotten more out of it, but it had a logo on it, so sold it for $30. If it didn't have a logo, I would have sold it for $40 or something. Again, though, buyer pays shipping. So if I didn't have buyer pay shipping, I had free shipping, I would have listed it for like $38. It's going to Dominic. Dominic in Kentucky, not too far away from me. So next item. If you're just now joining, this will be on YouTube later. If you don't follow me, you can. I'd put all these on YouTube so you can have an idea of what sold. This would have sold for a lot more money than it did had it not had the logo it has. So this is an awesome 2XL Peter Millar with this really cool print all over it. But the problem is it didn't have a golf course logo. It had some car logo, automotive car logo, like a dealership logo. So that really, no one wants to wear a dealership logo. Golf course is one thing, but that's one of those things. So I bought it because of this print, and the print sold it. Still sold for $28.88. If it did not have that logo, it would have probably sold for closer to $50. So it's all right though. I picked it up knowing that I would still get money out of it, decent money out of it. $28. It's not shabby when you put $5 into it. So let's see what else. Does the eBay automatically charge $2 to $5 per listing? No, eBay charges. Since I have a store, I have like 1,000 or so free listings, free entry fees or insertion fees. But they charge 13% off of how much your item sells for. So they charge you 13% off of how much it sells for. This is an Eileen Fisher blazer, linen blazer. I know it looks super wrinkly, and it is, and it was in the pictures. But it sold for $32 plus buyer pay shipping. And that was again a women's item. Eileen Fisher I'm starting to look at more. I'm just starting to learn my women's items, just how I did my men's items in 2015. Except I'm a little bit more advanced because I know a lot of brands carry over, Viore, Lululemon, that sort of thing. And mall brands as well. So, do you price or does it go to the highest bid? So I do auction on some things. There's an item coming up here in a minute I did an auction of. I just did a TikTok on it actually. But usually I do buy it now. So over 99% of my items are buy it now. Some of them have or best offer. Just less than 1% I do auctions is only if it's a rare item. So these are FootJoy. Just a FootJoy pair of golf pants. These took a little longer to sell because the inseam was $29. Inseam was $29. And so these are going to Luke First Class. So happy Mother's Day again to everybody that's joining. These were, again, I sold these for $15. Only $15 because I messed up with the inseam. I didn't see that they were hemmed, and that hurts the value. You got to check that out. So here's an auction item that I did. So this is a 1998 World Cup jersey from Brazil. I made sure it's authentic. It has Ronaldo on the back. Not Cristiano Ronaldo, the Brazil Ronaldo. And I put it up at auction and sold for $95. I started the bids at 99 cents. So that's an item you put up for auction. When it's something more rare like that, there's not a lot of them out there. I did that. Yeah, I could have sat on it for $130 or whatever, but let people fight over it. I was happy with that. So $95 sale right there. Here's a pair. I like to buy these Hurley shorts. Usually I don't get Hurley, but if they have the Nike Dry Fit, Hurley is actually owned by Nike. If they have the Nike Dry Fit, these are like walkboard shorts. They're almost like Hurley's golf shorts, but they always sell for me, and I sell them for a little over $17. Buyer pays shipping. I have a ton of pairs, and they're super easy for me to ship and list. Happy Sunday, Brock. Happy Sunday. Buy it now. Price auction is highest bid. Thanks. Buy it now is priced, and auction is highest bid. Yeah. This is going to Jamie in Texas. Going a little bit quicker than normal because it's Mother's Day. I actually did not pull this item, so I will pull it later. So I can just put that aside. So here are all the old labels. I put them in my trash, which is right next to me, and move on to the next person. This person bought a RLX, which is the Polo Ralph Lauren line of golf gear. I'm not sure if they still make it, but it's still around at the thrift stores. It sells well. $18 plus buyer pay shipping. You see the theme here. Almost everything's golf. Almost everything's around that $20 price point. I think on eBay, the average selling price point for clothing is right around $20. You can look that up. I listened to that on a podcast the other day. So just FYI, that's what the average price point is. And that's in the spring and summer. That's what I sell almost all my stuff at. But look, I sold 50 items between Friday and it's the middle of Sunday during the day. So I'll probably sell more tonight. So that's not too shabby, even though they're $20 items. Here is a new Tags J. Crew women's dress. It sold, on the other hand, for $28 plus buyer pay shipping. How do you decide if it allows best offers or not? You make that decision. You decide if you want to do best offer or or just buy it now. You either do buy it now or buy it now with best offer. You decide that when you list it. It's basically just a box you click. I do it all from my phone. I do everything from my phone. I found out how to save as much time as I can. So I take pictures from my phone. I list from my phone. I do everything from my phone. All my templates are on my phone. So I do really well with that. I'll get that in a little bit. This is something I normally don't pick up, a brand that I don't normally pick up. It's Nautica. But I picked this blazer up because it was new with tags. It's big and it was a linen blend. If it was just a regular Nautica blazer, regular like 42, I probably wouldn't pick it up at $7.99. But because it had the linen blend, I picked it up and it sold for $38. Why you would not allow best offer? Just wondering why you would not allow best offer. I usually do best offer for most of my items. So not on my auctions, just on my buy it now. Sometimes I don't do best offer because I have a certain method, like my Surf's Up method, where I buy stuff for $5 and I sell it for $15 to $17. That's how much I'm selling it for, and they sell really quickly, so I don't do best offer on those. I'm just trying to make a quick $10 profit on those items. I don't do best offer on those. Anything that's a higher price, I will do best offer on. Like these are Nike pants. I sell these for $20 often, and Nike golf pants, I don't do best offer on those. So that's those sort of items, those $20 items I don't do best offer on, 20 and under. So that's going to David. Just some Nike pants. Going to David. Golf pants. Again, it's golf season. Here is a Nike, or again, just a regular old Under Armour bright orange polo shirt. That, again, it's a Surf's Up method. I can list these, take pictures in a minute, list it in another minute. So it takes me 2 minutes to list this item. I make $10 on it. Sold for 15. Hey, Posh. What's up, Posh Tick? Good afternoon. Any experiences with new inbox FootJoy golf shoes? Their store wants 50. It's super easy to look up the comps on those. So if you don't know how to look up comps, follow me on YouTube and you'll see I have a video. I actually have it in my link tree. You can just watch the video in my link tree. And it shows you exactly how to look up comps on your phone if you have an Apple device. It's probably the same with Android. But on FootJoy, it's a 5-digit number. And you just look up that 5 digits, put FootJoy, then that 5 digits, and it'll show you how much they sold for. If they're like a $200 something shoe, $50, I would probably buy it for. If they sell for that much, they sell for $200. But they sell for $75 or $80, I would not buy them. That would not be something I'd buy. So, something else I did recently. So these are all Brooks Brothers, and I took my thumbnail looked just like this, so people could see the color of all the polos and the color of all the fleeces, all the little sheep. So that's my thumbnail, and so I lotted these all together. And I bought them for $5 a piece, lotted them all up, sold them for $70. And there are 5 of them. 5 of them. So these will go in an eBay box that I get off of eBay, at my eBay store. I get $50 free quarterly, and so I get boxes. And I've gone to 3-inch tape. I love 3-inch tape. It's one of the better things I've done. And again, the link to that is in they have a really good deal on these on Amazon, Brain Fart, and I have a link to those in my bio tree too. Just started on Monday. Good luck on Monday. I just started May 11th. Nice. May 1st. Okay. You just started May 1st selling stuff? You just started May 1st selling stuff? I love it. Like today, Mother's Day, it's a beautiful day. I love it. Tomorrow I'm going to hit the street. I really need to get to listing though. I might take a day off this week from thrifting and list, but again, my kids are going to be on summer break soon. So you see I put those in a bag, put them in there so they don't get real nasty or wrinkled, and then I'll just tape the other side. This 3-inch tape, I never have a problem with stuff. I don't have to tape it 3 times or 4 times. It's 1 time. Nice box. So making sure it's going to the right person. This is going to Florida. Going to Florida. Someone in Florida wants 3 or 5 Brooks Brothers shirts at a good deal. So, only 1 sale already out the door. Good. Do you promote your listings? Yes. And I promote my listings at 3 to 4 to 5% if it's an item that there's a ton of them on eBay. If it's like a Dixon flannel, I'm not going to promote it. But if it's an Under Armour polo, I'm going to promote that at like 4 or 5%. So again, this is one of the shoe boxes that you can get free. I have the video in my on my YouTube channel, and this is a shoe box. So I sold these Ultra shoes, super good condition. Sold them for $50. I bought them for $15, so 15 into 50. And again, buyer pays shipping for me. So buyer pays shipping on those. Super quick. And that's that. So those are going to North Carolina. And again, this, if you're just now coming here, I post this on my YouTube channel. I post a lot of these on there so you know what I buy, what I sell, and how much I make. Kind of, it's kind of like bolos. It's like a whole bunch of bolos in one video. Everyone knows that follows me knows I love my Nike blade collars. That's the collar like this. These collars are fold over collars, like just normal. You call these a blade collar. So I bought a whole bunch of these Nike blade collars not too long ago in a live thrift. That one sold for $23.96. So they sell better than regular polos, and it's just pink and plain. Pink and plain. Sold that one for that much, and it's going to William. Double check, it's going to William. You can see how quickly I can pack my stuff up and talk to you guys with the way I do things. I don't have to get up and look at a whole bunch of things and sort things out or whatever. Where's your hat at, Felix? I told everyone it's Mother's Day. I'm not wearing my hat today. I dressed up a little bit for Mother's Day. We did something this morning and doing something here in just a little bit. So that's why I'm kind of going fast. But this is another source up method. I'm just trying this out recently. Just like those polos I started, I'm starting this. So Brooks Brothers, if it has the fleece logo, I will, I'm going to try these just like I do the Polo Ralph Lauren's. So $14.99 to $18.99 plus buyer pays shipping. And they're selling. I did 5 just a little bit ago. I tried doing the lot of them. They sold. And then I tried doing singles. They sold. So I might just do singles from now on. So with the Polo Ralph Lauren's, I tried a lot of different mixes. And I'm trying mixes with these. And it's working out. So with this business, it's a lot of trial and error. A lot of trial and error. Just try not to have a lot of errors. And that's going to Ariel, speaking of errors. So and that's it. So we just shipped 50 items together that quick. You got to see 50 items I sold over the last 2.5 days. And you got to see how much I sold them for. So, and if you guys have any questions, you can go to my store. You can see what I sold. You can see what I have for sale. I don't have 1,500 items for sale anymore. I got killed, which is good. I got smothered this weekend with buys. If you're just now joining, you can see all the packages we just did. That's 50 of them. And we'll go back to my wall. So Goodwill in Arizona up all Ralph Lauren polos to $10.99. Here at a store near me, they're $9.99 now. But other stores they're not. Other stores are not. How far do you have to go to shop? So I live in Indianapolis. I live near the metro, so I don't have to go very far. I drive an electric car, and I just hit a whole bunch of stores throughout the day. So I can hit about 8 or 9 stores, not just Goodwills, but other thrift stores too throughout the day. What's up, Thrifty Duckies? Sorry about that North Face. The person bought it too. Yeah, always helping, no problem, more problem. I love helping. Also, how far do you have to shop? Yeah, so I know, so sad. Can't believe that North Face was gone. I know. So Thrifty Duckies, if you don't follow her, you can follow her. She's the one earlier I explained the North Face. I posted a really bad picture on eBay so no one would buy it. I sent her the link and someone snagged it right away. I couldn't believe it. I had no pictures, just one bad picture on it. Someone snagged it. So sorry, we'll get more. I'll get more. Goodwill knows your method. Goodwill knows my method, and I know a lot of the managers. I know a lot of them actually watch my TikTok stuff, but Goodwill doesn't know everything. And the people in the back that work, they don't know every brand. There are always new brands coming out. So they started pricing their Under Armour up and Nike up. I'd much rather have like 8 other golf brands than those 2 brands right there, like Grayson and Roback and Travis Matthew and any of those other brands. So they don't know everything, and it's changing all the time. Do you shop every day, Monday through Friday? I do. No, I don't shop all day. I shop from like, they open at 9, I shop till about 2. So 9 to 2, 9 to 1. They charge more for polos. Next time I'll have you price it. Yeah, that's what we'll do next time, Ducky. I'll price it at like $150, best offer, and I'll just wait, and you can give me an offer of 20. So pick up all the Brooks Brothers. No, don't pick up all the Brooks Brothers. And by the way, with the Surf's Up method, I'm going to have to go here soon for Mother's Day. But with the Surf's Up method, what I do, those shirts I bought that I showed you in this video, all of them are small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, B, all the big sizes. I don't get anything with the sleeve length or the neck. So if it's like a 16, 34, 35, I don't get anything like that. Brooks Brothers too, nothing like that, unless it's just a plain white Brooks Brothers. I like getting just the sizes. It's much easier for me to list. And again, with those, the point of those are be super efficient, list super quickly, and sell super quickly. So, but all right, guys. Again, this is also for YouTube. I'm going to post this on YouTube. These are the type of videos I would have watched all the time when I first started in 2015. I loved watching what people bought. That would be like brands I would go buy, and then how much they were buying for and selling for. So appreciate it. I'll see you guys. Hopefully we'll do some live thrifts this week. I'll be hitting the stores tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys. Appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers and people with mothers out there. See ya. I guess we all have a mother, right? See you guys.